As of August 9th of 2026, there are currently 47 volcanoes which are actively erupting around the planet, a total which is one less than were erupting last week. One of these, which is the only volcanic complex to be actively erupting in Alaska currently, is its remote Great Sitkin volcano, located in the Aleutian Islands 26 miles east-northeast of the nearest populated settlement. The Great Sitkin volcano is currently undergoing its single longest eruption on record, which has been ongoing for 1,902 days or 5.21 years. In this time span, a very large basaltic andesite lava dome has not only filled the western two-thirds of its summit caldera, but also spilled over and flowed down slope by as much as 3,600 feet. This eruption could continue for multiple more years. And now, here are this week's major volcano-related news stories. In Hawaii, a new crack opened within the caldera of the Kilauea volcano emitting flames, with this feature having the potential to change the nature of the volcano's next eruptive episode. Meanwhile, in Japan, the Tokachidake volcano erupted for its first time in more than 2 decades, producing explosive eruption plumes not once but twice. And in what is this week's top story, a strong eruption of Guatemala's Fuego volcano occurred, leading to the evacuation of more than 1,000 people. Fuego, for reference, is one of Guatemala's most active volcanoes, having near continuously erupted since 2002. Typically, its eruptions are Strombolian to Volcanian, with distinct explosions occurring every 5 to 20 minutes. These typically eject lava bombs high into the air, create brief lava fountains, and can sometimes generate pyroclastic flows. However, Fuego can also undergo short yet violent bursts of activity in a similar way to Mount Etna does, just typically in a more explosive manner than those at Etna typically are. One such paroxysm began in the morning of August 4th when near-continuous Strombolian activity began. This later transitioned to continuous lava fountaining, and evacuations of more than 1,000 people who live near the volcano were ordered. Activity further escalated, with sustained lava fountains reaching heights of 1,030 feet or 314 meters, and a plume of ash rose to an altitude of 19,700 feet or 6,000 meters. As some ash began falling more than 100 kilometers away, the large quantities of ejected hot lava was slowly refilling and then destabilizing small segments of its upper Santa Teresa drainage. This caused small segments of the hot material on its upper slopes to collapse, creating pyroclastic flows that, in my opinion, I suspect traveled up to 4 kilometers away. After 44 hours of continuous activity, the paroxysm ended, leaving behind a slightly taller summit crater. While this was Fuego's strongest eruptive episode of 2026, it was actually weaker than paroxysms the volcano produced in both 2024 and 2025. Meanwhile, in Hawaii, while the volcano's magma supply is recharging for its next eruptive episode, tentatively predicted as beginning sometime between August 10th and August 13th, something unexpected happened. You see, since April, Kilauea's summit has contained 2 vents which have erupted. The south vent produces precursory lava flows, while the north vent is the slow vent that later produces tall lava fountaining. Well, this aspect may have just changed, as a third vent, specifically a crack, opened up in a new location. This crack produced flames via the burning of hydrogen gas and could very well eventually become the site of a secondary lava fountain whenever the next eruptive episode does begin. It's been a while since Kilauea has produced twin lava fountains at the same time, so this possibility, while not a certainty, will be interesting to watch for. And in Japan, the Tokachidake volcano erupted for its first time since 2004. This specifically occurred on July 22nd, sending a plume of ash less than 1,000 feet above its 1962 crater, which, by the way, has been the source of all of its eruptions since 1962. In my opinion, this eruption seemed freatic in nature, probably ranking as a VEI1 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index and not ejecting any lava. Another similarly weak eruption followed at the same site on August 6th. Currently, Tokachidake has a 1,500-meter exclusion zone in all directions surrounding its 1962 craters, and in my opinion, I suspect a decent chance of more small eruptions occurring there in the next few weeks. And now, here's a quick list of all the world's volcanoes which are currently erupting. Additionally, here are some volcanoes showing signs of unrest which are not erupting as of the recording of this video on August 8th of 2026. As a final note, I would like to thank my YouTube channel members and patrons on Patreon for supporting my work.